China is rapidly transforming its military into one of the most powerful forces on the planet. Did you know that China now possesses over 600 nuclear warheads, nearly quadrupling its arsenal in just 5 years? This explosive growth isn't just about numbers, it's about reshaping global power. China's military strength is stronger than most people realize. But how much do you really know about the scale and sophistication of China's 2024 military capabilities? Nuclear arsenal growth. China's nuclear arsenal is expanding at a pace that has caught the world's attention, and for good reason. As of 2024, China possesses over 600 nuclear warheads, a dramatic increase of nearly 400 warheads since 2019. This rapid buildup is not just about numbers. It reflects a strategic shift aimed at challenging the long-standing nuclear dominance of the United States. What makes this growth even more significant is the construction of new missile silos across multiple regions, signaling that China is preparing to deploy a much larger and more diverse nuclear force than ever before. These silos could soon house a substantial portion of China's intercontinental ballistic missiles, giving the country a more credible and survivable nuclear deterrent. But China's nuclear strategy goes beyond sheer quantity. The People's Liberation Army is developing a wide range of nuclear weapons, from low-yield precision missiles designed for tactical use, to massive multi-megaton warheads capable of devastating strikes. This diversification allows China to tailor its nuclear response to different conflict scenarios, increasing its strategic flexibility. The pace and scale of this nuclear expansion highlight China's commitment to becoming a dominant global military power, capable of competing with the world's most advanced militaries. It's clear that China's nuclear force is no longer just a regional threat, it's a crucial element of global strategic balance that demands close attention. Understanding this growth is key to grasping the evolving nature of international security in 2024 and beyond. ICBM and silo deployment. China's rapid construction of new intercontinental ballistic missile silos is reshaping the global nuclear landscape in ways few expected. Over the past few years, satellite imagery and intelligence reports have revealed sprawling missile silo fields emerging across multiple provinces in China, signaling a massive expansion of its nuclear delivery infrastructure. Experts estimate that China could soon have over 300 silos, a dramatic increase from the handful it maintained just a few years ago. This development is not just about increasing numbers, it's about enhancing survivability and second strike capability. By dispersing its missiles across numerous hardened silos, China is making it far more difficult for any adversary to neutralize its nuclear forces in a first strike. This shift indicates a move away from a minimal deterrent posture, toward a more robust and credible nuclear force, capable of deterring even the most powerful opponents. The geographic spread of these silos also suggests strategic planning to cover multiple launch trajectories and complicate enemy targeting. Moreover, the silos are believed to be designed to house a new generation of advanced ICBMs with longer ranges and greater accuracy, further boosting China's strategic reach. This rapid and secretive buildup has caught the attention of global military analysts, raising questions about how the balance of nuclear power might shift in the coming decade. In short, China's missile silo expansion is a clear signal that its nuclear ambitions are growing far beyond what many had anticipated, making it a critical factor in global security calculations today. Diversification of nuclear forces. China's approach to its nuclear arsenal is evolving rapidly, and what stands out most is the diversification of its nuclear forces. Instead of relying on a one-size-fits-all strategy, China is developing a broad spectrum of nuclear weapons tailored for different scenarios. This means they're not just building massive, high-yield warheads designed for large-scale destruction, they're also investing in low-yield, precision-guided nuclear missiles that can be used more tactically. This diversification allows China to have more control over escalation during a conflict, giving them options that range from limited strikes to full-scale nuclear retaliation. It's a strategic move to make their nuclear deterrent more credible and flexible, which could complicate decision-making for any potential adversary. Additionally, China's advancements include multiple independently targetable re-entry vehicles, which allow a single missile to carry several warheads aimed at different targets. This technology multiplies the destructive potential of each missile and makes missile defense systems less effective. The combination of quantity, variety, and advanced technology signals that China is not just expanding its nuclear arsenal, but transforming it into a sophisticated and adaptable force. This shift is a clear message that China wants to be taken seriously as a global nuclear power, capable of defending its interests and deterring threats on multiple levels. The world is watching closely as this transformation unfolds, understanding that China's nuclear strategy in 2024 is far more nuanced and formidable than many anticipated. Theater command reforms. China's military has undergone a major transformation with its theater command reforms, fundamentally changing how its forces operate. Instead of a fragmented military structure, China now has 5 theater commands: Eastern, Southern, Western, Northern, and Central, each responsible for specific geographic regions and tailored to address unique security challenges. This reorganization boosts coordination and rapid response capabilities, allowing the People's Liberation Army to act more decisively in any conflict scenario. For example, the Eastern Theater Command focuses heavily on Taiwan and the East China Sea, while the Southern Command monitors the South China Sea, a hotspot for regional tensions. By assigning clear responsibilities and streamlining command chains, China has made its military far more agile and efficient. This shift also reflects China's broader strategic ambitions to project power regionally and beyond. The theater commands integrate land, sea, air, and missile forces under unified leadership, ensuring that all branches work seamlessly together during operations. This level of jointness is a significant leap forward compared to past decades when coordination was often limited. The reforms also emphasize modernization, with advanced technology and improved training playing a central role. What's striking is how these changes align with China's growing confidence on the world stage, signaling a military ready to defend its expanding interests. Understanding these theater commands is key to grasping how China plans to manage potential conflicts and assert its influence in Asia and beyond. It's a clear sign that China's military power in 2024 is not just about hardware, but about smarter, more integrated force projection. Naval power and power projection. China's naval ambitions have taken a giant leap forward, transforming the People's Liberation Army Navy from a coastal defense force into a formidable blue water navy capable of projecting power far beyond its shores. Over the past decade, China has launched multiple advanced aircraft carriers, modern destroyers, and amphibious assault ships, signaling its intent to operate globally and challenge established naval powers. This expansion allows China to safeguard its growing overseas interests, including vital trade routes and strategic bases. The plan's increasing presence in the Indo-Pacific region is reshaping the balance of power, especially as it challenges the United States Navy's long-held dominance. What's remarkable is not just the size of the fleet but the sophistication of its vessels, many equipped with cutting-edge missile systems, stealth technology, and advanced radar. This modernization enhances China's ability to conduct complex operations, from anti-submarine warfare to missile strikes at sea. The Navy's growing capabilities also support China's broader strategic goals, such as asserting territorial claims in contested waters like the South China Sea and expanding influence in the Indian Ocean. These developments have prompted neighboring countries and global powers to rethink their naval strategies, underscoring how China's maritime rise is a game-changer. In 2024, the plan stands as a symbol of China's determination to become a dominant maritime force, capable of defending its interests and shaping the future of global naval power. This shift is more than just military growth, it's a statement about China's place on the world stage. Nuclear submarine advancements. China's underwater nuclear deterrent is quietly becoming one of the most powerful and stealthy forces in the world. Its fleet of nuclear-powered ballistic missile submarines is being upgraded with the new JL-3 submarine-launched ballistic missiles, which have longer ranges and improved accuracy compared to previous models. This upgrade significantly enhances China's second strike capability, the ability to retaliate even after a devastating first strike, making its nuclear deterrent far more credible and survivable. Unlike land-based missiles, these submarines can operate undetected in vast ocean areas, making them extremely difficult to track or target. This stealth factor gives China a strategic advantage by ensuring that any potential adversary must think twice before considering a nuclear attack. The expansion and modernization of China's SSBN fleet also reflect a broader shift in its military strategy towards securing its nuclear forces in multiple domains. By investing heavily in underwater nuclear capabilities, China is signaling that it intends to maintain a robust and flexible deterrent that can operate independently of land-based systems. This development is crucial because it adds a new layer of complexity to global nuclear stability and deterrence dynamics. As China continues to improve its submarine technology and missile range, its underwater nuclear force will play an increasingly vital role in shaping the balance of power, especially in the Indo-Pacific region. This silent but powerful presence beneath the waves is a key piece of China's growing military strength in 2024. Space and counter-space capabilities. China's ambitions in space warfare are rapidly advancing, turning the final frontier into a new battleground. In 2024, China is investing heavily in counter-space capabilities designed to neutralize or destroy adversaries' satellite systems, which are critical for communication, navigation, and intelligence. This includes a range of anti-satellite weapons, from ground-based missiles to directed energy weapons, all aimed at disrupting the space assets of potential rivals. Controlling space is no longer just about exploration, it's about gaining a decisive military edge. Satellites provide real-time battlefield data, missile warning systems, and secure communications. Without them, modern militaries would be severely handicapped. China's focus on space dominance reflects a strategic understanding that future conflicts will extend beyond Earth's surface. By developing sophisticated jamming, blinding, and kinetic kill technologies, China aims to degrade or deny enemy access to space-based resources during a conflict. This push also includes advances in satellite navigation systems like Beidou, which reduce reliance on foreign technology and enhance China's autonomous military operations. The rapid pace of these developments has caught the attention of global powers, raising concerns about a new arms race in space. China's counter-space capabilities are not just defensive, they are part of a broader plan to assert dominance in all domains of warfare. As space becomes an increasingly contested environment, understanding China's growing strength in this arena is essential to grasp how future conflicts might unfold. Their investments signal a future where space superiority could be as crucial as air or sea control, reshaping global military strategies in profound ways. Integration of advanced technologies. So, China's military is embracing cutting-edge technologies like artificial intelligence, quantum computing, and big data analytics to, well, totally revolutionize how it fights wars. These advanced tools aren't just futuristic concepts, they're actively shaping the battlefield of today and tomorrow. Artificial intelligence, for example, enhances decision-making by processing vast amounts of data in real time, which lets commanders predict enemy moves, optimize resource deployment, and coordinate complex operations with, honestly, unprecedented speed. Quantum computing, though still in its early stages, promises to crack encryption and improve communication security, giving China a potential edge in electronic warfare and intelligence gathering. Meanwhile, big data analytics helps the military sift through enormous volumes of information from satellites, drones, and cyber networks to identify patterns and threats a whole lot faster than ever before. This integration of technology means the People's Liberation Army can operate more efficiently, respond quicker, and maintain situational awareness across multiple domains: land, sea, air, space, and cyber. What's striking is how these innovations are really woven into China's broader military modernization strategy, aiming to create a smart force that leverages technology to outthink and outmaneuver adversaries. This tech-driven transformation also reflects China's desire to reduce reliance on sheer numbers and instead focus on quality, precision, and speed. As artificial intelligence and quantum breakthroughs accelerate, the nature of warfare is shifting, and China is positioning itself at the forefront of this change. Understanding this technological leap is crucial to grasping how China's military power in 2024 is not just bigger, but fundamentally smarter and more adaptable than many expect. Missile forces and regional deterrence. China's missile forces are, becoming a central pillar of its regional deterrence strategy, especially with weapons like the DF-26 intermediate-range ballistic missile. Nicknamed the Guam Killer, the DF-26 has the range and precision to strike U.S. bases and allies across the Indo-Pacific, including Guam, Japan, and Taiwan. This missile's deployment adds a powerful layer to China's ability to deter foreign intervention in regional conflicts, particularly over Taiwan. What makes the DF-26 especially concerning is its versatility. It can carry both conventional and nuclear warheads, allowing China to tailor its response depending on the situation. This flexibility really complicates any potential adversary's calculations, raising the stakes in crisis scenarios. Beyond the DF-26, China's growing missile arsenal includes a variety of short and medium-range ballistic missiles, cruise missiles, and hypersonic weapons, all designed to challenge U.S. and allied forces operating near China's borders. These missile forces are integrated into China's broader anti-access and area denial strategy, aimed at keeping potential adversaries at bay and controlling key maritime choke points. The rapid modernization and deployment of these missile systems reflect China's determination to assert its regional dominance and protect its core interests. This missile buildup is reshaping the security environment in Asia, forcing neighboring countries and global powers to rethink their military strategies. In 2024, China's missile forces are not just a threat on paper. They are a real and growing challenge that could influence the balance of power in one of the world's most volatile regions. Future growth and strategic ambitions. China's military modernization isn't slowing down anytime soon. In fact, its strategic ambitions are set to reshape global power dynamics well into the future. The country's defense planners have outlined a clear roadmap extending through 2035 and beyond, aiming to build a military force that can operate globally, not just regionally. This means expanding capabilities in every domain: land, sea, air, space, and cyber, while continuing to integrate advanced technologies and improve force readiness. China envisions a military that can protect its overseas interests, secure critical supply lines, and influence international security affairs on a global scale. This long-term vision includes developing next-generation weapon systems, expanding naval fleets, and enhancing nuclear deterrence to levels that rival or even surpass other major powers. What's striking is how this ambition is backed by massive investments in research, infrastructure, and training, signaling a commitment to sustained growth and innovation. The strategic goal is clear: to transition from a regional power to a dominant global military force capable of shaping the 21st century's geopolitical landscape. This future-oriented approach reflects China's desire not only to defend its sovereignty, but also to project strength and influence worldwide. As these plans unfold over the coming decade, they'll have profound implications for international security, alliances, and the balance of power. Keeping an eye on China's military trajectory is, honestly, essential for understanding how global military competition will evolve and what it means for peace and stability in the years ahead. Thanks for watching this deep dive into China's military evolution, here on Simply Science. If you found this video eye-opening, don't forget to hit that bell icon so you never miss an update. Make sure to subscribe for more fascinating insights into science and global developments. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below and tell us what surprised you the most or what topic you want us to explore next. Your engagement really helps us create better content for you. See you in the next video. A rare visitor from deep space is flying through our solar system, and this one is, honestly, mind-blowingly mysterious. 3I Atlas came from beyond our solar system, making it only the third confirmed interstellar object ever discovered. But, new data from NASA and international observatories suggests this ancient traveler might be something far more extraordinary than just another comet racing past the sun. The breaking discovery. On July 1, 2025, astronomers using the NASA-funded Asteroid Terrestrial Impact Last Alert System telescope at Rio Hurtado, Chile, made a breakthrough discovery that would, captivate the global scientific community. They detected a moving object initially designated as A11PL3Z, later confirmed as 3I Atlas, representing the third known visitor from beyond our solar system. This rapid confirmation was achieved through combined efforts of international observers, including the Minor Planet Center and researchers at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory. The object's initial detection proved challenging due to its faintness and location near dense star fields close to the galactic center in the constellation Sagittarius. High-precision astrometric measurements soon revealed its distinctive hyperbolic trajectory and extreme velocity, definitively eliminating the possibility it belonged to our solar system. 3I Atlas's discovery immediately energized astronomers worldwide, sparking an unprecedented campaign of rapid, coordinated observations designed to track this rare interstellar visitor, while maximizing data collection before it became too dim to observe effectively. This extraordinary find underscores the remarkable capabilities of modern telescopic survey systems in uncovering objects once believed completely undetectable, opening new scientific horizons for comprehensive interstellar object research. The Discovery Story. Between June 25 and 29, 2025, the ATLAS survey system, composed of 4 powerful telescopes strategically located in Hawaii, Chile, and South Africa, captured multiple critical detections of the newly discovered object, now officially known as 3Y Atlas. The initial observational data appeared as extremely faint streaks against the dense starry backdrop, but gained tremendous scientific significance as coordinated follow-up observations quickly pinpointed its precise celestial path. Simultaneous observations from the Zwicky Transient Facility at Palomar Observatory in California, strongly supported by dedicated researchers like Marco Micheli from the European Space Agency and Daryl Seligman from Michigan State University, helped definitively confirm the object's unbound hyperbolic trajectory, providing compelling evidence supporting its confirmed extrasolar origin. The survey system's remarkable ability to rapidly scan vast areas of sky using advanced wide-field imaging technology proved absolutely critical in detecting this extraordinarily rare interstellar visitor amidst the incredibly dense stellar population near the galactic center, where precise object identification remains notoriously challenging. Extensive archival searches later uncovered valuable pre-discovery observational data dating back to June 14, definitively revealing that this ancient comet had been silently traversing our solar neighborhood for several weeks before achieving formal astronomical recognition and official designation. A stranger in our midst. What makes 3I Atlas truly extraordinary are its unprecedented physical characteristics that, honestly, challenge conventional understanding of interstellar objects. Moving at an absolutely mind-boggling speed of approximately 58 kilometers per second relative to the Sun, this cosmic visitor dramatically outpaces both previous interstellar visitors, Oumuamua and 2I Borisov. Its extreme orbital eccentricity of 6.14 represents the highest value ever recorded for any known celestial object, creating an almost perfectly straight trajectory through our solar system. Initial size estimates suggested the object could measure up to 20 kilometers in diameter, making it potentially the largest interstellar visitor ever observed, though recent Hubble Space Telescope observations indicate a more modest size between 0.32 and 5.6 kilometers. The comet's unusual brightness patterns and early activation, while still 4.5 astronomical units from the Sun, have puzzled researchers worldwide. Unlike typical comets that remain dormant at such distances, 3Y Atlas began displaying cometary activity far earlier than theoretical models predict, suggesting either unique composition or potentially artificial characteristics. Its trajectory alignment with the ecliptic plane occurs with only a 0.2% probability by random chance, raising questions about whether this positioning might be deliberate rather than coincidental, adding another layer of mystery to an already enigmatic cosmic visitor. The predecessors. The discovery of 3I Atlas follows 2 other remarkable interstellar visitors that, really revolutionized our understanding of cosmic wanderers. Oumuamua, discovered in October 2017 by astronomer Robert Warwick at the University of Hawaii, became the first confirmed interstellar object. It measured roughly 400 meters long and had this unusual elongated shape. Its mysterious acceleration patterns sparked intense scientific debate, with some researchers even proposing exotic explanations including possible artificial origins. 2 years later, amateur astronomer Gennady Borisov discovered 2I Borisov in August 2019, which turned out to be a more conventional interstellar comet with typical outgassing behavior and composition. These 3 visitors demonstrate that interstellar objects may actually be far more common than we previously believed, with improved detection capabilities now revealing a steady stream of cosmic travelers passing through our solar system. The objects display varying characteristics. Oumuamua appeared asteroid-like with no visible coma. Borisov behaved like a typical comet, while 3I Atlas exhibits these hybrid features that just don't fit established categories perfectly. This progression suggests our solar system regularly encounters material ejected from other stellar systems throughout the galaxy, providing, honestly, unprecedented opportunities to study the composition and formation processes of distant planetary systems, without needing to mount expensive interstellar missions to reach them. The cosmic journey. 3I Atlas follows a precisely calculated path through our solar system that brings it tantalizingly close to multiple planets during its brief visit. The comet will reach perihelion on October 30, 2025, approaching within 1.36 astronomical units of the Sun, positioning it between Earth and Mars at its closest solar approach. During its journey, the object will pass remarkably close to several planets: 0.19 AU from Mars on October 3, 0.65 AU from Venus on November 3, and 1.8 AU from Earth on December 19, 2025. These planetary encounters offer honestly unprecedented scientific opportunities to study an interstellar visitor using various spacecraft instruments and ground-based observatories positioned throughout the solar system. The comet's retrograde orbit, inclined 175 degrees relative to the ecliptic plane, means it travels opposite to the planet's orbital motion, adding to its mysterious nature. Computer models tracking its future trajectory indicate 3I Atlas will eventually pass 0.36 AU from Jupiter on March 16, 2026, before departing our solar system forever. This cosmic journey provides a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for comprehensive multi-wavelength observations, gravitational studies, and potential spacecraft encounters that could, really unlock secrets about the formation and evolution of planetary systems beyond our own solar neighborhood. A scientific goldmine. The arrival of 3I Atlas presents astronomers with an unprecedented scientific opportunity to study pristine interstellar material using cutting-edge technology that just wasn't available during previous visits. NASA's Hubble Space Telescope captured detailed images in July 2025, revealing the comet's coma structure and dust distribution patterns. The James Webb Space Telescope is conducting comprehensive spectroscopic analysis to determine the object's chemical composition, searching for exotic materials or isotopic ratios that differ from solar system objects. Ground-based observatories worldwide, including the Gemini Observatory and Keck Observatory, are monitoring brightness variations and rotational periods that provide insights into the comet's internal structure and density. Advanced computer modeling allows researchers to simulate the comet's behavior under various theoretical scenarios, testing whether observed characteristics match predictions for natural formation versus artificial construction. International collaboration through organizations like the European Southern Observatory ensures continuous monitoring across multiple wavelengths and time zones. The wealth of data being collected right now far exceeds anything obtained from Oumuamua or Borisov, potentially revolutionizing our understanding of interstellar objects, planetary formation processes, and the dynamic environment between stellar systems. This comprehensive scientific investigation may, hopefully, provide definitive answers about 3I Atlas's true nature and origin before it disappears into interstellar space forever. Unanswered questions. Despite intensive international observation campaigns, 3I Atlas continues to pose fundamental questions that challenge our understanding of interstellar objects and their origins. The comet's exact size remains uncertain due to its surrounding coma of reflective dust, which obscures the nucleus and, complicates accurate diameter measurements. Early estimates range from 1 to 2 kilometers to potentially 20 kilometers across, representing enormous uncertainty that affects calculations of mass, composition, and internal structure. Dr. John Noonan at Auburn University suggests the nucleus is likely on the smaller end of this range, comparable to 2I Borisov, but definitive measurements await future observations. The object's unusual chemical composition, revealed through spectroscopic analysis, contains isotopic ratios that don't match typical solar system materials, raising questions about the stellar environment where it formed billions of years ago. Its remarkably preserved surface state, despite potentially eons of cosmic ray exposure, challenges models of interstellar weathering and erosion processes. The comet's early activation and controlled outgassing patterns differ significantly from known cometary behavior, suggesting either exotic ice compositions or, possibly, artificial regulation mechanisms. Most puzzling is the statistical improbability of its trajectory alignment and planetary encounter sequence. which some researchers argue exceeds reasonable expectations for random cosmic debris, opening discussions about whether 3I Atlas might represent something more deliberate than natural space debris. The alien question. The possibility that 3I Atlas represents artificial technology rather than natural cosmic debris has sparked intense scientific debate, led prominently by Professor Avi Loeb from Harvard University. Loeb, co-founder of the Galileo project dedicated to searching for extraterrestrial technology, co-authored a controversial paper suggesting the object could potentially represent hostile alien technology based on its unusual trajectory and behavioral patterns. His analysis points to the object's statistically improbable path through our solar system, perfect timing for planetary encounters, and controlled thermal emissions as potential evidence of artificial origins rather than random cosmic wandering. However, the majority of mainstream astronomers strongly reject these claims as premature speculation lacking sufficient evidence, emphasizing that natural explanations remain more plausible for all observed characteristics. Critics argue that entertaining artificial hypotheses without definitive proof undermines scientific credibility and promotes unfounded conspiracy theories about extraterrestrial visitation. The debate highlights fundamental questions about scientific methodology when confronting potentially paradigm-shifting discoveries. Should researchers explore all possible explanations regardless of how extraordinary, or maintain conservative approaches that prioritize conventional interpretations? This controversy reflects broader tensions within the astronomical community about balancing open-minded inquiry with rigorous skepticism when studying objects that challenge established models of natural phenomena and cosmic evolution. Observing the visitor. Astronomers worldwide are employing every available technological resource to study 3I Atlas before it fades from observable range forever. NASA's Hubble Space Telescope continues capturing high-resolution images to monitor changes in the comet's coma and potential tail development as it approaches perihelion. The Swift Observatory is measuring water vapor emissions and ultraviolet signatures that provide insights into the comet's internal ice composition and sublimation processes. Ground-based facilities, including the Very Large Telescope in Chile and Mauna Kea observatories in Hawaii, are conducting continuous photometric monitoring to detect brightness variations, rotational periods, and potential outburst events. Radio telescopes, including the Green Bank Observatory, are searching for any electromagnetic emissions that might indicate artificial communication systems or technological signatures hidden within natural thermal radiation. Advanced spectroscopic instruments are analyzing the comet's chemical fingerprints across multiple wavelengths, comparing isotopic ratios and molecular compositions with known solar system materials and theoretical predictions for interstellar objects. Amateur astronomers using sophisticated backyard telescopes are contributing valuable time series observations that fill gaps between professional facility scheduling. This unprecedented global observational campaign represents the most comprehensive study ever conducted of an interstellar visitor, potentially providing definitive answers about 3I Atlas's true nature and implications for our understanding of cosmic intelligence and planetary system evolution. Dawn of a new era. The discovery of 3I Atlas marks the beginning of a revolutionary era in interstellar object detection and analysis, fundamentally transforming humanity's understanding of our cosmic environment. Dr. James Davenport emphasizes that upcoming facilities like the Vera Rubin Observatory are expected to revolutionize detection capabilities, with projections estimating dozens to hundreds of similar discoveries during its operational decade. This technological advancement will enable comprehensive statistical studies of interstellar object populations, their frequency, composition, and origins, providing unprecedented insights into galactic dynamics and planetary system evolution throughout the Milky Way. The European Space Agency's JWST spectroscopy division continues developing new analytical techniques specifically designed to distinguish between natural and artificial characteristics in future interstellar visitors, preparing for potential discoveries that might challenge fundamental assumptions about cosmic intelligence. Advanced computer modeling and machine learning algorithms are being developed to rapidly process vast amounts of observational data from multiple sources, identifying subtle patterns and anomalies that might escape human analysis. International cooperation frameworks established during the 3I Atlas investigation will serve as templates for coordinated responses to future discoveries, ensuring maximum scientific return from these rare cosmic opportunities. The broader implications extend beyond astronomy, potentially affecting planetary defense strategies, exobiology research, and humanity's philosophical understanding of our place in a universe that may be far more dynamic and populated than previously imagined. As 3I Atlas continues its journey past the Sun, it leaves behind more questions than answers about the true nature of interstellar visitors. Whether this ancient cosmic wanderer represents natural debris from a distant star system, or something far more extraordinary, its discovery has opened new frontiers in astronomical research. The truth about 3I Atlas may reshape our understanding of intelligence in the cosmos. Keep exploring with Simply Science. Like, share, and subscribe for more cosmic revelations. What if the most terrifying message from the stars wasn't a broadcast, but an object? What if that object wasn't just visiting but reporting back to something else? In 2025, officials confirmed the detection of our solar system's third interstellar visitor, an object designated 3I Atlas. But as they decoded its transmissions and analyzed its impossible flight path, they confirmed a fear that humanity has held for centuries. This wasn't a random rock, it was a messenger. Let's explore this together. The impossible visitor. What if our third confirmed interstellar guest wasn't just wandering through space, but navigating it? When astronomical networks like Pan-STARRS first detected 3I Atlas in early 2025, it shattered every known classification. Unlike previous interstellar visitors, it was traveling at an unusually high interstellar velocity of 45 kilometers per second relative to our Sun, on a trajectory with a hyperbolic eccentricity of over 3.5. But it was its behavior that was truly impossible. It executed deliberate course corrections, moving with a precision that defied any natural explanation. This wasn't a random rock. Its massive coma, a gas and dust cloud stretching 700,000 kilometers across, pulsed with a steady, repeating electromagnetic signal, unlike the chaotic outgassing of a comet like Hale-Bopp. The trajectory it took was impossibly efficient, using the gravitational wells of planets it passed as if it had a complete map of our system, a feat that takes our own probes years of calculation to achieve. The sheer energy required for these maneuvers, conducted without any visible propellant, suggests a technology that operates outside our known physics. As 3I Atlas carved a path through our asteroid belt with surgical accuracy, it became clear this wasn't an exploration, it felt like an arrival. When physics stopped making sense. Here's where the story takes a sharp turn from a scientific curiosity into a genuine threat. Most objects from beyond our solar system follow chaotic trajectories, their paths dictated by gravity. But 3I Atlas demonstrated something entirely different. Its path allowed it to drift past several planets in ways that maximized gravitational efficiency, a maneuver that reminded JPL engineers of complex gravity assist routes they designed for probes like Voyager. When celestial mechanics experts like Jacques Lascar from the Paris Observatory ran the orbital simulations backward, they discovered something statistically impossible without intelligent intervention. The path of 3I Atlas required navigating through dense meteoroid streams and planetary collision zones with a mathematical elegance that was simply breathtaking. Its trajectory deviated from a purely gravitational path by a measured 0.05 arcseconds per hour. A tiny but constant thrust that had no visible source. It moved like a grandmaster's chess piece on a cosmic board, avoiding every conceivable threat with a precision that suggested either advanced, long-term planning or sophisticated real-time control. This wasn't a random space rock wandering through the cosmos, it was, as some scientists began to describe it, exhibiting piloted behavior. The object that defied reality. When NASA aimed the James Webb Space Telescope at 3I Atlas, the data it sent back challenged our understanding of reality itself. The thermal readings were the first red flag. Instead of chaotic heat bursts, 3I Atlas showed a consistent thermal signature of 250 Kelvin, pulsing with a precision of microseconds. JWST's principal investigator for the observation, Dr. Jane Rigby, noted that the thermal stability was unnatural. Webb spectrography then revealed hyper-reflective compounds that appeared artificial. a material with a near-perfect albedo of 0.98, reflecting 98% of all light, something not found in nature. But the most disturbing discovery was a faint electromagnetic pulse repeating every 147.13 seconds. It matched the signature of a real pulsar, PSRB 1919+21, yet the object had no magnetic field capable of generating it. It seemed to be mimicking a signal, a form of cosmic camouflage. Webb's infrared analysis also found structural patterns resembling recursive geometric fractals, leading some to float the terrifying consciousness engine theory, comparing it to theoretical concepts like a Matryoshka brain, but on a smaller, mobile scale. The combination of these impossible features in one object moves it from unusual to unequivocally artificial. Two visitors, one terrifying pattern. The mystery deepened significantly when researchers cross-referenced three I-Atlas's electromagnetic signature with archived data from Oumuamua. The comparison revealed something that, honestly, sent shockwaves through the scientific community. The exact same 147-second frequency had been detected briefly in Oumuamua's data, a faint 3 sigma detection that was at first dismissed as noise. But here's the thing. The crucial difference was that 3I Atlas's signal was a powerful sustained 50 sigma detection, an unmistakable beacon. This discovery, championed by controversial Harvard astronomer Avi Loeb, completely reframed our understanding of both objects. Oumuamua had puzzled scientists, but now a disturbing pattern emerged. The evidence suggested that Oumuamua may have been a reconnaissance probe, and if this theory held merit, then 3I Atlas represented something far more significant. Not passive observation but active engagement. It was the difference between a single radar ping and a fully operational surveillance system. Some researchers now theorize that Oumuamua was the lock, and 3I Atlas is the key, designed not just to observe but to unlock something, whether buried on our planet or awaiting activation in orbit. When space objects make calculated decisions. The moment we knew for sure we were being actively monitored was the moment it changed course. Just as scientists believed they had mapped its future trajectory, the Very Large Telescope in Chile recorded a subtle but unmistakable 0.05-degree inclination shift, an adjustment of 180 arcseconds. This wasn't the random drift of a comet. The object veered off its projected arc, aligning with a new vector that brought it closer to Earth's orbital plane. To mission analysts like planetary scientist Dr. Sarah Seeger, the implication was clear. This was a conscious decision. The maneuver occurred just 72 hours after the James Webb Space Telescope began its focused spectroscopic analysis, a time frame confirmed by NASA's Deep Space Network that, honestly, rules out coincidence. This inclination shift is an incredibly energy-intensive move, and the action wasn't just responsive, it was almost defiant, a clear message that said, "We see you watching us." The mood at the DSN's Goldstone complex as they tracked this impossible change in real time shifted from academic curiosity to profound alarm. Ancient mathematics from the stars. As if its movements weren't enough, independent cryptographers at the SETI Institute, inspired by the lifelong work of pioneers like Dr. Jill Tarter, uncovered something extraordinary. Using Fourier analysis of the pulse's phase modulation, they found precise mathematical ratios hidden within the signal, the golden ratio, Fibonacci sequences, and the first 100 prime numbers encoded in binary. These weren't arbitrary concepts, they represent fundamental codes that appear throughout the natural universe. The precision of these patterns suggested a level of mathematical sophistication far beyond random cosmic noise. Even more disturbing was the dynamic nature of these signals. The mathematical patterns weren't constant, they changed subtly, reacting to solar activity and even our own radio emissions. Most chilling of all, researchers detected a brief disruption, a single skipped pulse that matched exactly with the moment James Webb first locked onto it. The object appeared to know it was being observed and had responded with a mathematical fingerprint that spoke a language older than human civilization itself. Organic chemistry from beyond the stars. It wasn't just a machine, it was carrying the very building blocks of life. James Webb's detailed spectroscopic analysis revealed its outer shell was coated in complex carbon molecules, and its NIRSpec instrument found evidence of adenine, one of the 4 nucleobases in DNA, via clear absorption lines between 260 and 280 nanometers. What was alarming was the purity and organization of these molecules. Unlike the chaotic racemic mixture of amino acids found in the Murchison meteorite, the compounds on 3I Atlas showed a 99.7% levorotatory excess, a homochiral signature that is a smoking gun for biological or artificial synthesis. Astrobiologist Dr. Heather Graham at NASA's Goddard Space Flight Center found the conclusion both thrilling and terrifying. The terrifying implication is that if this is a seed ship, its purpose might not be benevolent. It could be preparing the environment for a subsequent colonization effort. The presence of DNA components suggests a biology that might be eerily compatible or dangerously competitive with our own. When Earth responded to the cosmic visitor. The connection between 3I Atlas and Earth became far more unsettling when a classified high-altitude surveillance balloon managed by the U.S. Antarctic program detected something extraordinary. The balloon's instruments recorded a powerful microwave burst at 23.5 gigahertz, sharp and centered precisely above the South Pole. Initially dismissed as interference, its timing aligned perfectly with another angular shift in 3Y Atlas's trajectory. Moments after the burst, seismic stations that are part of the global seismographic network recorded ultra-low frequency rumbles across the frozen continent. These deep, resonant frequencies were a perfect 0.0068 Hz, the exact inverse of the 147-second pulses being emitted by 3Y Atlas. The synchronization was impossible to dismiss as a coincidence. Somehow, this visitor appeared to be influencing activity on our own planet, possibly triggering responses from systems buried deep beneath the Antarctic ice. The object wasn't just passing by, it was actively interacting with Earth in ways that suggested a technological sophistication far beyond our current understanding. The asteroid belt death run. Right now, 3I Atlas is navigating a cosmic minefield, and it's doing so with terrifying ease. Its current path takes it directly through the main asteroid belt, traversing the dense Kirkwood gaps at over 60 kilometers per second. Unlike most comets, which have highly inclined orbits, 3I Atlas is cutting directly through the belt's core. Planetary defense expert Dr. Amy Mainzer, former principal investigator of the NEOWISE survey, noted that its 700,000-kilometer coma is interacting with millions of untracked objects. More astonishingly, minor course corrections have been observed, suggesting it's actively avoiding even meter-sized debris with impossible precision. This avoidance system must be processing the trajectories of over 1.5 million known objects in real time, a feat of computation that dwarfs anything on Earth. Its journey isn't a dangerous run so much as a demonstration of effortless superiority over a hazardous environment, adjusting its path by mere hundreds of kilometers to avoid potential impacts. Rewiring our solar system's neural network. Scientists have now discovered that 3I Atlas's interaction extends far beyond simple gravitational effects. Its complex, dusty plasma envelope is actively interacting with the solar system's magnetic field, creating what researchers are calling an electromagnetic web effect. As 3I Atlas cuts through the inner solar system, it could be generating packets of charged dust that flow along the sun's natural electric currents toward Earth, potentially triggering geomagnetic storms. But the most disturbing discovery is the most recent. Observations from the Allen Telescope Array show that 3Y Atlas has begun emitting a secondary signal, a lower frequency, longer pulse at 700 MHz pointed directly toward the Orion constellation. As SETI astronomer Seth Shostak noted, a signal not pointed at us is infinitely more chilling. Some researchers believe it's calling for reinforcements. Others think it's reporting back on its findings. But either way, one conclusion seems undeniable. This was never just an interstellar rock. This was a node, a probe, a messenger, broadcasting to something else that is still on its way. The universe has sent us messengers, and we are only just beginning to learn their language. The mysteries of Oumuamua and other interstellar visitors remind us that we are part of a vast, interconnected cosmos filled with wonders we are yet to discover. The journey into the unknown continues. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more deep dives into the frontiers of science. Thank you for watching Simply Science. Voyager 1 has been humanity's most distant messenger for over 4 decades, traveling through the cosmic void at 38,000 miles per hour, and sending back data from regions no human has ever seen. But here's what will blow your mind. This 1970s spacecraft, built with less computing power than your smartphone, just detected something moving in interstellar space that has NASA scientists working around the clock to understand what they're looking at. The mysterious signal. Voyager 1 just sent back data that has NASA scientists working around the clock, and what they discovered 14 billion miles from Earth is keeping them awake at night. Deep in the cosmic void where no sunlight has touched anything for billions of years, something is moving with purpose and intelligence that defies every law of physics we understand. The signal first appeared as an anomaly in Voyager's plasma wave readings, a rhythmic pattern that shouldn't exist in the empty darkness between stars. But here's what's really unsettling. When scientists ran the data through every possible filter and diagnostic test, they realized this wasn't equipment failure or cosmic interference. This was something real, something structured, and something that seemed to be tracking Voyager's movement through space. The electromagnetic signature doesn't match any known celestial phenomenon, and its behavior patterns suggest a level of complexity that has researchers questioning everything they thought they knew about interstellar space. What makes this discovery even more extraordinary is that the signal appears to be responding to Voyager's presence, almost as if it recognizes the spacecraft as something foreign in its domain. For the first time in human history, we may have encountered something in the depths of space that operates by rules we haven't discovered yet, and it's been watching us from the shadows of the cosmos. Voyager's journey beyond the planets. Right now, as you're watching this video, there's a piece of human technology hurtling through absolute darkness at 38,000 miles per hour, farther from home than any object in human history. Voyager 1 crossed the boundary into interstellar space in 2012, becoming humanity's first ambassador to the galaxy beyond our solar system. But here's what most people don't realize. This region was supposed to be cosmic wasteland, a barren void containing nothing but scattered hydrogen atoms and ancient starlight. Instead, Voyager has been sending back data that's completely rewriting our understanding of what exists in the space between stars. The spacecraft is now over 14 billion miles from Earth, traveling through a realm where our sun appears as just another faint star and temperatures hover mere degrees above absolute zero. This is a place where radio signals from Earth take over 22 hours to reach Voyager, and every piece of data it sends back is like a message from another dimension. What makes this journey even more remarkable is that Voyager was never designed to survive this long or travel this far. It was built for a 4-year mission to Jupiter and Saturn. Yet here it is, decades later, exploring the cosmic frontier and discovering that interstellar space is far more dynamic and mysterious than we ever imagined, setting the stage for encounters that challenge everything we thought we knew about the universe. Unexpected movement detected. Something is defying the laws of physics in the coldest, emptiest region of space, and it's moving in ways that have scientists questioning everything they thought they knew about how objects behave in the cosmic void. The movement Voyager detected wasn't the predictable drift of space debris or the gravitational dance of celestial bodies. This was something actively changing course, accelerating and decelerating with patterns that looked disturbingly intentional. When the data first arrived at Mission Control, engineers thought they were looking at corrupted telemetry because objects simply don't behave this way in interstellar space. But after months of analysis and verification, they realized they were witnessing something unprecedented, an object that seemed to be making deliberate course corrections billions of miles from the nearest star. The movement patterns showed periodic velocity changes that couldn't be explained by solar wind, magnetic fields, or gravitational influences from distant stars. What's even more unsettling is that the object appeared to be adjusting its trajectory in response to Voyager's approach, almost as if it was aware of the spacecraft's presence and reacting accordingly. Scientists have run the data through every known model of celestial mechanics, and nothing comes close to explaining what they're seeing. This isn't random motion or natural orbital mechanics. This is controlled movement in a region of space where nothing should be able to control anything, challenging our fundamental understanding of what's possible in the vast emptiness between stars. Not a planet, not a comet. Every single explanation in our cosmic playbook has been crossed off the list, and what remains is something that shouldn't exist according to everything we know about space. Scientists have spent months systematically eliminating every possible conventional explanation for this mysterious object, and each elimination has only deepened the mystery. Planets don't roam freely through interstellar space, and even the rare rogue planets that get ejected from their star systems follow predictable gravitational trajectories that this object completely ignores. Comets are ruled out because they develop distinctive tails and comas when exposed to stellar radiation. But there are no stars within light years of this object's position to trigger such activity. The spectral analysis shows none of the rocky signatures we'd expect from an asteroid, and its complex movement patterns are far too sophisticated for a simple chunk of space debris drifting through the void. Even exotic celestial bodies like brown dwarfs, neutron stars, and white dwarfs have been eliminated because this object doesn't emit the characteristic radiation signatures that would identify it as any known type of stellar remnant. What's left is something that behaves unlike any natural phenomenon we've cataloged in our centuries of astronomical observation. The object's ability to change course, its apparent awareness of Voyager's presence, and its structured movement patterns have pushed scientists into uncharted territory where conventional astrophysics offers no answers, forcing them to consider possibilities that challenge the very foundations of what we believe exists in the cosmos. Theories behind the movement. The world's leading astrophysicists are proposing theories that sound more like science fiction than peer-reviewed research, and that alone should tell you how extraordinary this discovery really is. One of the most compelling hypotheses suggests we might be witnessing our first direct encounter with dark matter structures that interact with normal matter in ways we never predicted, creating movement patterns that appear almost biological in their complexity. Another theory proposes that this object represents evidence of exotic physics operating on scales we've never observed before, possibly involving magnetic field interactions or quantum effects that only manifest in the extreme conditions of interstellar space. Some researchers have suggested we might be looking at a completely new type of celestial body formed by processes that don't exist anywhere in our solar system, perhaps created by the collision of cosmic phenomena we haven't discovered yet. The most controversial theory, whispered in academic circles but rarely published, is that we might be observing technology of non-terrestrial origin, something that operates by principles we haven't mastered or even understood. What makes this theory particularly unsettling is that the object's behavior patterns show characteristics that some researchers find impossible to explain through any known natural phenomenon. The structured movement, the apparent responsiveness to Voyager's presence, and the sophisticated course corrections all point to something that operates with a level of complexity that challenges our understanding of what's possible in the vast emptiness between stars. Voyager's instruments and their role. 47-year-old technology designed during the Nixon administration is currently making the most groundbreaking discovery in human history. And the irony isn't lost on the scientists analyzing the data streaming back from the edge of known space. Voyager's scientific instruments, built with 1970s computing power that's millions of times less sophisticated than your smartphone, have somehow become humanity's most advanced deep space detective system. The plasma wave instrument has been crucial in detecting the electromagnetic signatures that seem to pulse in rhythm with the mysterious object's movements, creating patterns that resemble communication more than random cosmic noise. Meanwhile, the magnetometer has revealed magnetic field fluctuations that correlate perfectly with the object's position changes, suggesting it's either generating its own magnetic field or manipulating the existing interstellar medium in ways we've never observed. Most remarkably, the cosmic ray detector has shown that this object is somehow creating a shadow in the cosmic radiation background, deflecting high-energy particles in a manner that suggests it has mass and structure far beyond what its other signatures would indicate. These instruments weren't designed to detect artificial objects or analyze unknown phenomena. They were built to study planets and measure solar wind. Yet they're providing us with data about something that operates by rules we haven't discovered, proving that sometimes the most extraordinary discoveries come from tools we never expected to make them. The distance and speed of the object. At this very moment, something is racing through the cosmic void at speeds that would make our fastest rockets look like they're standing still, operating in a region of space so remote that light from our sun becomes just another dim star in an ocean of darkness. The object was first detected when it was approximately 500 million miles from Voyager 1, which means it's functioning in a zone where the nearest star system is still over 4 light-years away, a distance so vast that even traveling at the speed of light, it would take 4 years to reach the closest stellar neighbor. What's absolutely mind-blowing is that this object has been clocked moving at roughly 26,000 miles per hour, relative to Voyager's position. But here's where it gets really weird. That speed isn't constant. The object has been observed accelerating and decelerating in patterns that suggest it's not just drifting through space like a piece of cosmic debris. To put this in perspective, even our most advanced spacecraft would require tens of thousands of years to cover the distances this mysterious object has traveled. Yet it's doing so while making controlled course corrections that defy everything we know about how objects move through interstellar space. The fact that something can demonstrate such apparent control over its movement at these incomprehensible distances and speeds raises profound questions about what we're actually witnessing in the deepest, darkest corners of our galaxy. Why scientists are intrigued. The most brilliant minds in astrophysics are losing sleep over data that's honestly forcing them to question 40 years of established science. Some are even privately admitting they might need to rewrite the textbooks on what actually exists in interstellar space. This discovery isn't just another interesting anomaly that scientists can, file away and study later. It's actively challenging fundamental assumptions about the very nature of the cosmos that have guided space exploration for decades. For generations, we've operated under the comfortable assumption that the vast regions between stars are basically empty highways, where objects follow predictable paths governed by well-understood gravitational forces. But this mysterious object is behaving like it has its own agenda, moving with a kind of purpose and intelligence that suggests interstellar space might be way more populated and active than we ever dared to imagine. What's really keeping researchers awake at night is the realization that if one object like this exists, there could be thousands or even millions of similar phenomena operating in the cosmic shadows, completely undetected by our Earth-based telescopes. The implications here are just staggering. We might be living in a universe that's absolutely teeming with activity we've never noticed, surrounded by phenomena that operate by physical laws we haven't even discovered yet. This single detection has opened a door to possibilities that range from revolutionary physics to, honestly, the unsettling prospect that we're not alone in ways we never considered, fundamentally changing how we view our place in the cosmic order. Potential implications for space exploration. The discovery that's currently sitting on classified desks at NASA headquarters could, completely revolutionize how we design spacecraft and plan missions to the stars. The implications are so profound that space agencies around the world are quietly restructuring their long-term exploration strategies. If this mysterious object represents a new category of interstellar phenomena, it means that the space between stars is far more complex and potentially hazardous than we've been preparing for, forcing engineers to totally rethink how future deep space probes will navigate and survive in regions we thought were predictably empty. The object's apparent ability to manipulate its environment and respond to external stimuli suggests that interstellar space might contain active systems that could either help or hinder human exploration efforts in ways we never really anticipated. From a technological standpoint, understanding the physics behind this object's movement capabilities could unlock propulsion concepts that would make our current rocket technology look, honestly, pretty primitive, potentially reducing interstellar travel times from tens of thousands of years to mere decades. Even more intriguing is the possibility that this discovery could lead to breakthroughs in energy manipulation and field generation that would revolutionize not just space travel, but technology here on Earth as well. The fact that we stumbled upon this phenomenon by accident just highlights how much we still don't know about our cosmic neighborhood, suggesting that future missions equipped with more advanced detection systems might encounter similar objects regularly, fundamentally changing our approach to exploring the galaxy and our understanding of what's possible in the vast ocean of space surrounding our solar system. What could it really be? After exhausting every conventional explanation and running the data through every known model of physics, we're left staring at three possibilities that would each, honestly, fundamentally change humanity's understanding of our place in the universe. The most conservative scientific explanation suggests we've discovered a completely new type of interstellar object. Maybe a category of celestial body formed by exotic processes that don't exist anywhere in our solar system, operating by physical laws we haven't identified yet. A more radical possibility is that we're witnessing our first direct encounter with dark matter structures that can interact with normal matter in ways our current theories never predicted, creating organized movement patterns that appear almost alive in their complexity. But here's the explanation that's being whispered in research facilities around the world, the one that keeps appearing in classified reports. Despite scientists' reluctance to discuss it publicly, we might be observing technology of non-human origin. The object's structured movement patterns, its apparent responsiveness to Voyager's presence, and its ability to make controlled course corrections in the vast emptiness of interstellar space, all point to something that operates with a level of sophistication that, honestly, challenges every assumption we've made about what exists in the cosmic void. Regardless of which explanation proves correct, this discovery represents a watershed moment in human history. The moment we realize that the universe is far stranger, more populated, and more mysterious than we ever dared to imagine, forcing us to confront the possibility that we're not alone in ways we never considered. So there you have it, Voyager's incredible discovery that's honestly challenging everything we thought we knew about interstellar space. Whether this mysterious object represents unknown physics, a new type of celestial phenomenon, or something even more extraordinary, one thing is certain: we're living through a moment of genuine cosmic mystery. What's your theory on what this object could be? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I really love hearing your perspectives on these space mysteries. If you enjoyed diving into this cosmic puzzle, make sure to subscribe to Simply Science and hit that bell icon so you never miss our latest discoveries from the final frontier. Thanks for exploring the universe with us.